Up and down, down and up. We do a lot of material about something called a lag, where during a swing the arm or the hand or even the racket head lags behind. And one of the keys to a lag, and I'll just do an easy forehand here, is that if the racket's moving in one direction, when the body moves the opposite direction, you get a stretch. So I'm going to move the racket that way and move away from it. And I just open up my shoulder. So if things are moving in the same direction, there's less stretch than if things oppose. And truly, I think the more relaxed you are and the more elastic energy you have, the better. So let's do this on the serve. And this is something new, and I'm working on this with the wonderful work in Brian Gordon in Florida on 3D tennis. I've got some wonderful pictures that show Federer, and there's a moment when he is what I would call up and down. And I'll go in this direction because that'll help the camera angle. So in this motion, this is what I would call up and down. It appears that when Federer is absolutely as much down as he ever is, that's when the racket's up. And I'll do it again. So that the pros bend their knees after the toss. Up and down. Okay, now, if you want elastic energy, you've got to have everything moving in the opposite direction. So now I'm going to let the racket go down when I go up. And it really deepens the drop of the racket and starts to stretch everything in the front part of the shoulder and the rotator cuff. And I think the rubber meets the road. The key to the serve now, to me, is how loose you can be at that moment and how liquid you could get the arm. So let me try to do this in sort of slow motion so you can see it. Up and down, down and up. Up and down, down and up. Up and down, down and up. And the lower the racket drop, the better. This is just a fact. And I believe the up and down and up is a way to open that up. A few more. Up and down and up. Up and down and up. Up and down and up. And I think as you work on this, this is why I've got a lot of material about the rotator cuff, about how to position your shoulders, how to try to be aware of and avoid injury. But the arm may not have been genetically designed for the serve. Maybe close, but not exactly. Not sure where that means we'll be in 1,000 years. But if you're working on this and you get any strain in the shoulder, refer to the rotator cuff article. Refer to the fact that this is not supposed to be muscular. And I like the breadth of the material because the other way you can loosen the grip and avoid injury is to put 3 fingers on the racket. So here's 3 fingers up and down and up. Up and down and up. Down and up. And if a good knee bend is good, a better knee bend doesn't necessarily mean better. All you want is to deepen the drop by getting the racket to go one way as you go the other. And I think if you're okay with up and down and up, those are the simplest phrases I can find for this.